Hello, my name is Cadet Bryan Yoon, and today I will be providing this information brief regarding the task organization of an infantry rifle squad. This brief is unclassified, so we'll get started. So the purpose of this brief is to just provide some general information regarding the task organization of the infantry rifle squad. And the bottom line is that as we're all members of the profession of arms, it's imperative that we, especially as leaders, that we understand the roles and responsibilities of our subordinate units so that we know what they're doing at all times and understand their task organization. So the infantry rifle squad is led by their squad leader. They're typically the senior enlisted infantry soldier in the squad. They're responsible for everything the squad does or fails to do. They lead the squad through as two team leaders, typically an Alpha team leader and Bravo team leader, and they carry an M4. They should be the subject matter expert on all battle drills, as well as knowledgeable of all weapon systems and munitions in the squad. They should know when to employ what weapon system in any given situation. They should control the movement of the squad, as well as the rate/distribution of fire of the squad. Finally, they should communicate timely and accurate situation reports and squad status to the PL and PSG. So this is important. If, say, the squad takes any casualties or if they're black on equipment or ammo, they should relay that up quickly and get what they need from the PL and PSG. So the squad leader is assisted by his two team leaders, Alpha team leader, Bravo team leader. They have overall responsibility of everything that the team does or fails to do. They're responsible for the team, any equipment, weapons done by the team, and they're expected to maintain troop discipline and act decisively in a combat environment. They also carry M4s. They should be the subject matter for all of his team's weapons as well as their duty positions, so they should know where each member of the team should be placed in any tactical environment. They lead the team in fire and movement in team-sized elements, and they control movement and rate of distribution of fire on their team. They also assist the squad leader as required, and they enforce field discipline and manage the team's combat load and supplies. And going back to this point, they should also be prepared to fill in for the squad leader. If anything happens to the squad leader, they should be able to fill in and fulfill that role. Next, we have the automatic riflemen. They carry the highest casualty-reducing weapon on the team, also the 249, M249 light machine gun, also known as the SAW. They are typically the senior enlisted soldier of the team, minus the team leader, and they should be able to accomplish the tasks of both the rifleman and grenadier, and be prepared to assume the duties of the team leader if necessary. If anything happens to him, they should fill in. They should provide suppressive fire on the enemy so that the team can close with and destroy the enemy. Next up, we have the Grenadier. They carry the M203 or M320 weapon system. Consists of an M4 rifle with an attached 40mm grenade launcher. They provide the team with high trajectory and high explosive capabilities. They should also provide obscurance, employ elimination rounds, or use said high explosive rounds to destroy the enemy. They should be able to accomplish all tasks of a rifleman, and they should have knowledge of each round and its minimum safety constraints. Knowledge of weapon systems, they should be able to know what round, what weapon system to use in any situation for the most effect. And they should also be prepared to assume the duties of the automatic rifleman and team leader if necessary. Next up, we have the rifleman. Rifleman is the baseline standard for all infantry. They carry an M4, and they should be an expert in placing well-aimed fire on the enemy. They're an expert with their weapon system and effective, capable of engaging targets with well-aimed shots, proficiency of their individual warrior tasks and drills, knowledge of teammates' duties, and be prepared to fill in. They should be able to fill in for an automatic rifleman or grenadier or even team leader if any of them go down. And finally, they should be able to maintain good communication with the team leader at all times. So some of the limitations of the infantry squad, they are not mechanized. All movement is done on foot, so that does limit the speed with which the infantry squad can move. They're also limited in restricted terrain. Being on foot, should they come across any steep or restricted terrain, that would seriously hinder their speed of movement as well. They also have limited long-range capabilities. So the maximum range of the infantry rifle squad would be from the M249, and that would be a maximum effective range of 800 meters on an area target. So it does limit the long-range capabilities of the infantry rifle squad. Any questions? No. So in closing, the purpose of this brief was to provide some information about the current Rifle Squad task organizations, as well as provide some limitations or critiques about the task organization. So some of the main points that we touched upon the duties and responsibilities of an infantry rifle squad, as well as the roles and responsibilities of any individual within that squad. And we also touched upon the critiques of the current task organization of an infantry rifle squad. So that concludes my brief. Thank you for listening. Good night.